Hey, good morning, friends. Let me tell you something which will totally surprise you today. Your hotel may not need more leads. Yes, you heard me right. Your hotel may already be getting enough inquiries. The real problem could be that you're losing those inquiries which you already have. And today I want to show you exactly how to find out whether your hotel is losing leads or not. Hi, my name is Tony Sapra and I welcome you to the Hotel Sales Mastery. I have spent more than 30 years in the hospitality industry working with hotels on their sales and marketing functions. And one thing I have noticed again and again, which is that hotel owners are constantly looking for more inquiries. They are looking for more Google Leads, they are looking for more Insta inquiries, more WhatsApp inquiries, more OTA bookings, and they want to do more and more advertising to get more leads. But very few hotel owners stop and ask themselves, what percentage of inquiries I already receive and I am actually converting to bookings? And that is where the real opportunity may be hiding. This is called the revenue equation. Let me make this very simple for you. Your hotel revenue is not just about how many inquiries you generate, it is about inquiries multiplied by conversion rate and the average booking value. Let me give you a simple example. Suppose your hotel receives 100 genuine inquiries a month and you convert only 10% of them. That's 10 bookings. Now, suppose the average value of each booking is 10,000 rupees. So you are generating 1 lakh rupees from your inquiries. But what happens if you improve your conversion rate from 10 to 20%? You haven't generated a single additional inquiry. You even have not spent another rupee on advertisement. You haven't increased your marketing budget also. You simply improved the way you handle your existing inquiries. Now you have 20 bookings. At 20,000 rupees per booking, that is more than 2 lakh rupees. Same inquiries, same hotel, same marketing, double the revenue. And this is why I believe most hotels don't have a lead generation problem, they have a conversion problem. Now let's look at where the leakage actually happens. There are usually five major points where hotels lose inquiries. The number one is slow response. The guest sends an inquiry. The hotel responds maybe after 2 hours or 4 hours or sometimes the next morning also. Friends, remember this. The guest is not waiting for you. They may be talking to three or four different hotels at the exact same time. The hotel that responds quickly and professionally has a huge advantage. The number two is poor conversation. The guest says, "What is your tariff?" And the hotel immediately says, "Sir, it is 8,000 rupees plus taxes." And that's it. The conversation becomes a price comparison now. Instead, instead your salesperson should understand the guest. Why are you traveling, sir? How many people you are? What dates? What experiences are you looking for? What is important to them? Because when you understand the requirement, you stop selling just a room and you start selling the right solution. Number three is a poor quotation. Many hotels simply send a WhatsApp message saying room 8,000 rupees, breakfast included. And this is not a sales proposal, friends. This is just a price. The quotation should be making the guest understand, what am I getting? Why should I choose this particular hotel? Why should I book now? And number four is no structured follow up. This is probably one of the biggest leaks I've seen. The hotel sends them quotation, the guest doesn't respond. And this happens a lot of time. And the salesman thinks the guest is not interested. So he stops. But the guest may be simply busy. Maybe they are comparing hotels. Maybe they are waiting for their families to decide where to go, when to go. Maybe they haven't received approval from their company. Maybe they simply forgot. And this is where follow up becomes extremely important. And number five, discounting too early. The guest says your price is very high, and immediately the hotel reduces the price. कोई बात नहीं सर, 7,000 रुपये दे देना, सर 6,500 दे देना. चलो सर 5 दे देना. Now you have trained the customer to negotiate with you. Instead of immediately reducing the price, first understand what is actually stopping them from booking. Because sometimes the problem is not the price, there may be different problems. Okay, let's do a 5-minute audit. Now I want you to do something very simple. Take the last 20 leads, the inquiries that came to your hotel. Don't take 200 or don't take 500, just take 20 and write down five numbers. Number one, how many inquiries did you actually receive? Write that number. Number two, how many of them were contacted? Number three, how many received a proper quotation? Number four, how many were followed up? And finally, number five, how many actually booked? Now look at these numbers because this exercise will tell you where your sales machine is leaking. Maybe you discover that you have received 20 inquiries, but only 15 were contacted. That's the first leak. Maybe 15 were contacted, but only 10 received the quotation. That's another leak. Maybe 10 received quotation, but only 3 were followed up. That's a massive leak. And maybe the 3 who were followed up produced only just 2 bookings. Now you know something very important. Your problem is not necessarily lead generation. Your problem is the sales process. Now let me give you a very simple follow-up framework. Don't follow up with just saying, sir, any update? That's not a follow up strategy. Every follow up should give the guest a reason to respond. For example, day zero, send the quotation and explain the value. Day one, check whether they have any questions about the packages or stuff. Day three, share something useful, perhaps an experience, itinerary, room category, or special features which are relevant to their requirement. Day 5. Create urgency if there's a genuine reason available and a particular date, an event, or a package deadline. And then day 7. Close the loop professionally. Something as simple as, sir, I just wanted to check whether you are going to finalize your plan. If you're still considering options, I will be happy to help. This is very different from saying any update, sir. Let me show you how powerful this can become. Suppose your hotel receives 300 inquiries every month. Your current conversion is about 5%. This is like 15 bookings. Let me assume your average booking value to be at 12,000. So that is around 1.8 lakh rupees approximately. Now you improve your conversion just from 5 to 8%. Now you get 24 bookings and 24 multiplied by 12 is 2.88 lakhs. That's additional 1 lakh rupees per month. And that's nearly 13 lakh rupees of additional revenue annually without generating one additional lead. Think about that. Before spending another 50,000 rupees on Meta or Google ads, before hiring another marketing agency, or before running another Facebook campaign, find out how much money is already leaking from the inquiries you are receiving these days. So here's what I want you to remember. More leads don't automatically mean more revenue. More revenue comes from having a system that takes a potential guest and moves them through the journey of the inquiry to conversation to quotation to follow up and to the booking. At every stage of this journey, it needs to be measured because if you don't measure it, you cannot improve it. So, at Hotel Sales Mastery, I don't believe my job is simply to help hotel owners generate more leads. Our job is to help hotel owners build a complete sales machine, a machine that can generate visibility, capture inquiries, follow them up, convert them, and ultimately help them to move towards the 70% profitable occupancy. Because getting an inquiry is not the finish life; it is the booking. I'm Tony Sapra, and this is Hotel Sales Mastery Channel. I will see you in the next video. Till then, you have a great day.